I'm with the organizing pro, Marcia Ramsland, and it's a little intimidating, I got to tell you, Marcia, because I got to be on top of my game when I'm interviewing the organizing pro.
Especially on a video blog. I might have a look at your desk, wouldn't that be something?
We'll make sure we don't turn the camera around right now. Marcia, it is great to have you with me. I know you've been a guest on past episodes of the One Simple Thing podcast, and to be able to interview you on this video blog is really an honor. We want to talk today a little bit about productivity and how it is tied to our organization, because the two really go hand in hand, don't they?
They really do. I'm going to talk about three areas we can really boost that productivity and our profits. And my important thought today is anything measured can be improved. And I've been at this 3 decades. I have organized offices and people across the country. And amazingly, they say this just makes them feel so much better. They're so much more productive when they get their office organized, their time organized, and their profits lined up as well. So we're going to talk about all three.
You just were reading me an article just before we started this interview. Is it from USA Today? Is that where it was from?
Yes, just in the month of May, USA Today has those 3 quotes and statistics. How many people paperwork stops them from doing their very best work? 56%. They're so frustrated by paperwork. And believe it or not, another 69% would change jobs if there was the only benefit was less paperwork.
Wow, so that speaks to our ability to organize ourselves and be able to access stuff on an easier level, right?
Yes, it is so amazing. Now, I've been organizing for the last 3 decades, but in the last year, I have started to organize by Skype and FaceTime, and within 4 weeks, we have offices, files, organized, everything. I just did a professor in Northern Illinois University, and she had 14 file drawers, all of them done in 3 weeks.
Wow.
So I am just encouraging everyone out there, just look at your desktop and say, Marcia said my productivity would save at least 15 minutes a day if I could get my desktop clean.
So what's a simple step we could take today that will help us start getting things organized?
Okay, one simple step. Now think of this. I talked about 15 minutes, how you would save that if you organized your desktop and just write a master list of what you're going to do. So before you leave work today, go ahead and write down the 3 important things you're going to do first thing in the morning. You will save startup time guaranteed at least 15 minutes. And at the end of the year, I wrote it down. It's in my book, Simplify Your Time. That's 84 hours just for 15 minutes a day by writing down what you're going to accomplish, 3 things you want to do first off the bat in the morning, because the morning is where we lose our most time. Our brain is most alert, but we're checking social media and all the things we need to do until it all settles in, but by then you've lost at least 15, if not 30 minutes.
I saw an article earlier today, I think it was on the Lifehacker website, talking about setting up your morning space.
Yes.
Whatever it is, if it's exercise, if it's a nice breakfast, if it's meditation or whatever it is, the night before, prepare that space so it's very inviting and easy for you to just climb into that routine in the morning.
Yes. One client I had recently happened to have been a rocket for 11 years, and she became an entrepreneur, and she said, I do the self-care in the morning, but that's when my brain is most alert. And I said, well, just switch it. And for the first hour and a half, just produce all those things you feel like and that you need to write and do the self-care like showering, getting dressed, exercise after that first productive hour and a half. Guard that hour and a half like gold, and you will be so productive. You won't know what to do with your extra time. It'll be so good.
Oh, that's a great tip. Marcia, I know you have a new program coming out, or maybe just did come out. Tell us about it's showing us how our productivity is actually tied to our profits in business, right?
It really is. When you increase your productivity on your time in your workspace, your profits are going to increase because it'll all be cleared up and you're going to be thinking, I wonder how much income I'm making, what's going to happen this month? And you're going to actually start to do profit and analysis. And we all do it as we need to quarterly, and sometimes it slips by, but you're going to start looking at that and tying in your activities and saying, is this going to be financially profitable if I spend this time fine-tuning this logo? If I make this a perfect paper, if I make this a perfect proposal? Probably not. And so once you can tie your productivity in what you're producing to the actual profits, you are definitely going to see them skyrocket and soar. Now, I've heard it said, and I think it's really wise, to cut down the 30% of non-productive activities that do not help your bottom line. So that's an inventory we should probably do quarterly, and say, what am I spending my time doing that's not really bringing in the profits that I need? And immediately, time and your productivity will lead into profits.
Well, and I'm just thinking, okay, so you said a little while ago, if we say 15 minutes a day, that's 84 hours a year. So
Yes.
That's time you could be putting into making more money, right?
It totally is.
Yeah.
I have a course, 30-day time makeover, and it takes 4 weeks. I also have a 30-day organize your paperwork, and I thought, our business professionals don't have that much time to do 8 weeks of that. So I created a 30 days to boost your productivity and increase your profits that goes over your time, it goes over your workspace, so it's totally streamlined, it goes over your profits, and it sets you up with systems and goals. 30 days. So that is the new course that is out. And believe me, I am seeing dramatic results. People are sending me pictures of offices that had papers all over in the first week. Gone like that. So it's just a gift that I have to be able to project manage what somebody can't really see when they're in the midst of it every day.
Well, we are going to make sure there's a link right here in the newsletter for that 30-day. Tell me again what the name of it is. 30 days.
To boost your productivity and increase your profits.
All right, we'll have a link to it here in the newsletter and elsewhere as well. Marcia, thank you so much. I really appreciate your time. I've learned a lot, and I think I'm going to go organize my desk now.
Oh, good. I'm so proud of you. You do that. Send us a picture. I'll be real proud, and I'll post it. I have so many before and after pictures on my website. People will love to see it, and they'll go, oh, I'm not that bad. But on the other hand, I go, ooh, but that one I'm really working on. So pictures are worth 1,000 words. So check it out. Thanks so much.
Thank
Bye.
you, Marcia. We'll talk to you soon.
Okay. Have a great day.